You know, that story is just some bullshit that, you know, Arab people made up.
Right.
That they probably stole from
Jewish guys.
No.
Jewish.
No.
That's the one thing that is true. Jewish people have never had their own culture.
I'll take it.
As long as you've
I
made,
guess I'll take
that's
it.
the point you're making. I agree with that.
I guess I'll take that, Nick.
I will say that's true, if that's what you're saying.
Well, thank you, Nick. I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but I will take it.
No, it was funny because I was driving through South Williamsburg the other day, and you get annoyed because of the traffic.
Of course. And the fucking buses
But
always.
I don't get annoyed that way driving through Chinatown, and Chinatown's just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what the fuck? Like, am I anti-Semitic? And then I look around, and it's like, no, it's because there was never a reason to come here.
Exactly.
Well, no,
It's like
It's
it's
Lower
imagine,
Manhattan versus a part right off the highway in Brooklyn.
right off the highway in Brooklyn. But can you imagine being like, oh, I know the best spot in South Williamsburg for dinner? It's like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
You know a place to get ripped off for luggage.
It's not a destination. It's just a place you pass through.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's why it's annoying, because you're trying to
it should be an
leave-
easy pass through.
You're
Well,
trying
they
to leave
should,
those people.
make up for it by having at least one nice restaurant where there's one guy that gets really good at making like latkes or some shit.
No, there's nothing. They have absolutely no.
They got
redeeming
nothing.
Culture.
Nothing.
They have nothing.
You can't get a good
A
connection.
fake Toys R Us.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
This is our biggest thing.
I love that fake
Toys
R Us.
for you.
Toys for you.
They
yeah,
have so
And it's
many
got,
bootleg
like
stores.
like a cartoon Jewish boy. Like,
it's weird.
playing.
Yeah, it does feel like you're
Which would be fine if they weren't all landlords.
absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Then they turn around and it's like, oh, well, you know, maybe you should be homeless. Maybe there should be separate rules.
They truly, yeah.
Nick,
just-
that's fucked up, dude. They're not all landlords. Some of them are in the diamond industry.
that's right. There are private fucking school buses that they
And
just
some of
drive
them do not
constantly.
work at all.
Constantly.
Yeah, and there's no one in the school bus or adults
And
sometimes.
the school is a block from their fucking house.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
What the fuck is? I watched the mom
No, yeah.
leave the house,
Doesn't
walk
make-
across the street to the fucking bus that's holding up traffic.
It doesn't make
pick up
any
the
sense.
kid, and then walk back.
It doesn't make any sense.
And the fucking
Yeah.
school is the next street over.
And then
Do you want to know what the real fucking rub is?
Yes.
Guess what they're learning in the school?
Now what is that?
How to drive a fucking school bus.
Oh my god!
It's a whole economy of
It's a
turning them all
whole school bus economy with fucking Yiddish on the side.
because they're
or whatever
certainly
the
not
fuck.
learning how to fucking make dinner
No, they're not.
or play or to put music on for somebody to go enjoy.
No.
Wait, you know? Oh yeah, I know the best jazz club in
That's
South
right.
Williamsburg. Never gonna
Hasidic
fucking
jazz.
happen.
I would love to go there, dude.
Mhm. That would, yeah.
You're
that would
right.
be
There's
cool.
not one restaurant
There's not a single
isn't
one.
anything
because they don't
cool.
want anything to do with non-Hasids. That's why.
No, they have no taste.
No, it's because they have no
whatsoever.
taste, no culture.
Yeah,
nothing.
my friend, my friend, his uncle was in town. And he got him a hotel, and it was, I guess, in South Williamsburg. It was like owned by Hasids, and they had a piece of art on the wall. It was a picture of a clown, and it still had the saran wrap and the price tag on it. They didn't even.
That's awesome.
Like, yeah, it's just they are disgusting.
well, the whole way they dress.
I hate them, dude.
The whole way they dress is off of what was cool back then. So why don't they eat what was cool in the 1880s or whenever the
Yeah.
fuck they started?
Well, they were eating boiled meats back then. They just. Kept
I would
eating
go
them.
to a boiled meats restaurant if it was good.
They make. A
Yeah, but
stew.
you'll notice the German Jews that were already here, they had the culture that was
Yeah.
anybody could appreciate.
No, they were just westernized.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
What do
say.
you mean they're just Westernized? They're all European.
No, German Jews just like adapted to Western, like post Enlightenment.
Yeah, but I mean like
culture.
Katz's Deli or fucking like you know,
Knishes.
yeah, all that shit. That's all good.
That shit's
Yeah, what do
very good.
Hasids even eat?
Nothing.
They eat
Rats.
Gefilte
They
fish?
eat
Yeah.
a stew called cholent.
Cholent?
Yeah, which is just it's been cooking for days. And it's just potatoes, boiled eggs,
Ew, dude.
beans.
All right, I got to
Ew.
I got into it here.
It
so.
looks like fucking
This looks
crap.
like literal
It,
throw up.
it looks
vomit.
like how it comes out your ass. You know,
This
it just
is
looks
disgusting
like
looking.
yeah, they eat.
It is usually simmered overnight for 12 hours or more. It looks so it's just shitty chili.
Cholent. Yeah, it's disgusting, man. They have and
Oh, so it's slow cooked overnight because you're not allowed to cook.
you
in
can't cook
Sabbath.
on Shabbos.
So make chili, you motherfuckers, not this fucking dog shit.
No, they have to eat their fucking chunt.
Yuck.
Their chunt. And you know what? For people that don't live in New York, this might sound incredibly insensitive and hateful,
But they're bad people.
but they are awful human beings.
It is true, man.
And I'm also
I've never had a positive interaction.
Just pretend we're talking about white men because we are.
yeah.
We are.
Literally are, essentially.
Even the women of them are white men.
Basically, they
Yes.
cut all their hair off.
No, look at them all. They have
They all look like Moby.
Sometimes you take
You take the fucking...
no.
You
They're not allowed to show us their hair.
No,
right?
they have
We'd
a-
to
you
take
take their
feet
cover
off.
on.
You
They
take their
cover.
fucking like costume
They
off,
wear
and
a
underneath
wig.
there,
It's Moby.
You think
Yeah.
they're Lego men?
it's like Luke Skywalker taking off Darth Vader's helmet.
Sometimes,
Mom, I want to see you for real.
listen.
Take off this wig, Luke, so I can see you with.
just pale and an old
Chulin
man.
looks like such
It's
bullshit.
garbage. Yeah.
Your mother was actually a Hasidic woman from Brooklyn.
No! Kill me! Kill me!
Actually, that's
Is
not true.
Kugel
Sometimes,
Dude, I
No,
watched
it's
part of that
nasty.
show about the
Kugel
Hasidic
sucks. It
looks
Hasidic girl that
horrible,
goes to
too.
Berlin. Do you see that show?
I watched it with my parents when I was back. In
It's
Vegas.
actually it's good as far as TV shows go.
yeah, it's
But
not
I love
bad.
I love when she finally
I
gets
hate
to
the
Berlin.
main girl.
She gets to Berlin and gets
Yeah.
to the conservatory and she plays piano and the other people are like, yeah, this is sucks. They're like,
It's not good.
They're like, yeah, you suck dick at this. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you come from like some weird hellish
What's it?
culture.
Unorthodox or something?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Jimis looks like shit too.
What is it? Simus.
Simis.
Yeah, it's garbage. They eat shit food.
Carrots and prunes
Yeah, it's nasty. It's like
combined with yams
It's like sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and meat.
Yeah, Kugel
Ugh.
is just like a casserole made out of noodles.
This is the kind
Fuck
of shit
this,
that like me
dude.
and my bad friend growing up would be like, let's do something nice for our moms.
Right.
Let's make
Absolutely. It's what a
Let's-
third grader with emotional problems makes for breakfast in bed.
Let's make up for the last 7 years of getting expelled for
And killing
trying to stab someone to death with safety scissors in first grade.
a retarded kid.
Yeah, right. Yeah, let's for
Let's make
throwing
it-
the retarded kid's shoes on top of the school.
Let's
Make up for it by making our mom's dinner.
Yeah, we're gonna make a soup with carrots,
Yeah.
and raisins and ham and beef.
No, not ham.
Not ham. I'm sorry.
Not ham. Sauce.
And ground meat
And
ground beef.
Yeah, a part of it.
Mom, I made you
Let's.
soup.
And this, in the end, we decide to be bad again, and there's dish soap in it.
Let's make up for calling our mom the N word in front of our entire extended family at our grandfather's funeral.
My mom literally stopped talking to me for a month and a half because I called her the N word.
Of course.
Because when we started making money, she accused me of selling cocaine.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
I was like, boop, mind your own damn business.
Oh, this is
Oh
recent.
yeah, I remember. No,
I
yeah.
thought you were telling a story about
No,
when you were a kid.
No,
like
that
2
was
years
3
ago.
years ago.
And then she
Yeah.
stopped talking to me.
Those texts were really funny.
And then as like a month and a half later, I thought she like died or something. And I called my
Yeah.
grandfather. I was like, is my mom, have you heard from her? He's like, I don't know. And then eventually I was like, hey, I'm getting worried. Can you like text me back? And she was like, you were really rude to me last time we spoke. I don't know why you have to call me the N word.
because I remember because she was like, "I get
yes.
it, Nick. Getting high on your own supply.
Yeah, literally like fucking-
selling a bit of
I
powder."
forgot about that.
Yeah,
That's
those
so
texts were
funny.
so funny, and your response was also very funny.
It's so funny how you.
Well, if she's gonna try and like quote the 10 crack commandments at me,
Yeah, yeah.
then yes, I'm going to refer. Just it's out of the realm of possibility that I became successful.
That's what I was gonna say. But I have a family member that isn't happy for you, is looking to poke holes in your success. Like, no, you're selling drugs. No,
yeah, right.
fuck you.
Well, my parents,
You didn't achieve your dreams and become a rare success in an industry that almost everyone fails at.
yeah. Well, my dad also stopped talking to me for a month because I didn't tell
found
him
your
about the
straight
show, and then he saw something on. He checked my Twitter and he's like, "What the?" He calls me up. He's like, "What the fuck is a cum boy?" And I was like, I know I've been telling you I've been doing a thing with my friends and that I would tell you when it was ready and like that's what it is." He's like, "Do you think a woman will ever get married to a cum boy?" And he's right. He was right.
Yeah, it was funny when I like wrote the
Good thing my dad doesn't know English.
Yeah.